101 Reality of Life Quotes to Live a Full-Fledged Life. Are you looking for some motivational quotes about the reality of life? Then find here some inspirational thoughts and quotes about the reality of life. Reality is something that actually exists or happens. It may be a real event, occurrence, or any situation, etc. If we see reality from the point of view of life philosophy, this is totally opposite to the imagination. Whatever comes to our mind, that we will get what we want soon. But according to reality, if we want to achieve something, we cannot get it without doing any hard work. That is the reality of achieving something. The reality is sometimes very painful. But we must keep moving forward. Inspiring reality of life quotes and thoughts. 1. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. Jess C. Scott. 2. Beauty is in the ideal of perfect harmony, which is in the universal being, truth, the perfect comprehension of the universal mind. Rabindranath Tagore. Read Rabindranath Tagore Inspirational Quotes. 3. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. Mark Twain. 4. The more clearly we can focus our attention on the wonders and realities of the universe about us, the less taste we shall have for destruction. Rachel Carson. 5. Imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality. Lewis Carroll. 6. Immerse yourself into self-development, the realization of potential and establishing yourself as real person and personality. Sunday Adelaja. 7. It is necessary to build a system or a structure which will allow you to form your dream into reality. Sunday Adelaja. 8. Deep in the human unconscious is a pervasive need for a logical universe that makes sense. But the real universe is always one step beyond logic. Frank Herbert. 9. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. Dr. Seuss. Read Dr. Seuss Inspirational Quotes. 10. It's funny how humans can wrap their mind around things and fit them into their version of reality. Rick Riordan. 11. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Soren Kierkegaard. 12. We live with the key purpose of receiving the approval of those around us, because we don't know who we are in reality. Sunday Adelaja. Meaningful reality of life quotes. 13. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. 14. The day is coming when your vision will become a reality. Sunday Adelaja. 15. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Robertson Davies. 16. Nothing ever becomes real till it is experienced. John Keats. 17. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Wilson Watts. 18. Reality is just a crutch for people who can't handle drugs. Robin Williams. 19. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Philip K. Dick. 20. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Lao Tzu. 21. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Michelle Hodkin. 22. Reality is frequently inaccurate. Douglas Adams. 23. Reality exists in the human mind, and nowhere else. George Orwell. 24. Love is the suspension of reality in favor of the sublime. Jeffrey Fry. 25. Many of us will not realize who we are because we do not want to go through the pain and trials. Sunday Adelaja. 26. Time is what keeps everything from happening at once. Raymond E. Feist. Reality of life quotes. 27. Life introduces us to the gentle, cosmic rhythms of an extraneous world. What is objective truth might exceed human capacity to ever fully perceive, comprehend, and explain. Kilroy J. Goldster. 28. The desire for excellence becomes a reality when an individual sets a standard, reach it, and surpass it consistently. Israel Moore Ivor. 29. It doesn't matter which line you walk, it's gray just like any other. Robert Van Leeuwen. 30. There is no victor in life, for it is a game of expression, not of greed. Robert Van Leeuwen. 31. If you've never eaten while crying, you don't know what life tastes like. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 32. There is no point in using the word impossible to describe something that has clearly happened. Douglas Adams. 33. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Voltaire. 34. Humankind cannot bear very much reality. T. S. Eliot. 35. The most confused you will ever get is when you try to convince your heart and spirit of something your mind knows is a lie. Shannon L. Alder. 36. Where our thoughts dwell, so becomes our reality. Choose wisely. Nanette Matthews. 37. Solving a complicated problem can be frustrating. You can have good problem-solving skills, but sometimes a problem seems like it has no solution. Nevertheless, never give up. Iraldo Banovac. Deep reality of life quotes. 38. When we use words like biophotonic matrix, we rarely consider a word can be a reality in itself. Anita B. Sulzer Ph.D. 39. The world nowadays is so perverted. Some people think I'm insane only because they don't understand my point of view. Mario Fingarov. 40. In reality, commissions rarely solve complicated problems. Therefore, the following question arises: what is worse, to establish a commission knowing it cannot solve a complicated problem, or to believe that the commission will truly solve such a problem? Iraldo Banovac. 41. Identify the sequence of stages that leads to turning your dreams into reality. Sunday Adelaja. 42. To bring your dreams into reality, write down all details of your process from AZ. Sunday Adelaja. 43. Many books describe different problem-solving techniques, but solving complicated problems, in reality, is not so easy. Iraldo Banovac. 44. Don't believe everything you read or hear. Remember, a large part of our world is made up of fiction. Victoria Adino. 45. Most people believe the mind to be a mirror, more or less accurately reflecting the world outside them, not realizing on the contrary that the mind is itself the principal element of creation. Rabindranath Tagore. 46. If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform a million realities. Maya Angelou. 47. Literature adds to reality, it does not simply describe it. It enriches the necessary competencies that daily life requires and provides, and in this respect, it irrigates the deserts that our lives have already become. C.S. Lewis. Motivational reality of life quotes. 48. Ye cannot know eternal reality by a definition. C.S. Lewis. 49. It's a funny thing about life, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. Germany Kent. 50. Regain your senses, call yourself back, and once again wake up. Now that you realize that only dreams were troubling you, view this reality as you view your dreams. Marcus Aurelius. 51. Ideals are dangerous things. Realities are better. They wound, but they're better. Oscar Wilde. 52. Reality is a projection of your thoughts or the things you habitually think about. Stephen Richards. 53. Nobody but you have to believe in your dreams to make them a reality. Germany Kent. 54. Perception is more important than reality. If someone perceives something to be true, it is more important than if it is in fact true. Ivanka Trump. 55. Don't go out of your way to correct a false assumption if it plays to your advantage. Ivanka Trump. 56. You need persistence in order to maintain the reality that you desire. Stephen Redhead. 57. Some are imprisoned by their own perception of reality. Stephen Redhead. 58. Life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man could invent. Arthur Conan Doyle. 59. Reality is not always probable or likely. Jorge Luis Borges. 60. I would not have you descend into your own dream. I would have you be a conscious citizen of this terrible and beautiful world. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Accept the reality of life quotes. 61. I am living in a nightmare, from which from time to time I wake in sleep. Ursula K. Le Guin. 62. The secret of happiness is to face the fact that the world is horrible, horrible, horrible. Bertrand Russell. 63. Reality is one of the possibilities I cannot afford to ignore. Leonard Cohen. 64. Do you imagine the universe is agitated? Go into the desert at night and look at the stars. This practice should answer the question. Lao Tzu. 65. Because horror on earth is real and it is every day. It is like a flower or like the sun, it cannot be contained. Alice Sebold. 66. There were two ways to be happy: improve your reality or lower your expectations. Jodi Picoult. 67. The world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is boundless. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. 68. Not only is the universe stranger than we think, but it is also stranger than we can think. Werner Heisenberg. 69. I don't believe one reads to escape reality. A person reads to confirm a reality he knows is there, but which he has not experienced. Lawrence Durrell. 70. Loving a person doesn't make them who you desire, it makes you vulnerable to their reality. Abby Fabiaski. 71. Attachment is the great fabricator of illusions. Reality can be obtained only by someone who is detached. Simone Weil. 72. Competence is knowing who you are and not changing it a bit because someone's version of reality is not your reality. Shannon L. Alder. 73. Reality is the leading cause of stress amongst those in touch with it. Jane Wagner. 74. Sometimes fiction is more easily understood than true events. Reality is often pathetic. Young-ha Kim. Inspirational quotes and thoughts about reality of life. 75. You're only a victim to the degree of what your perception allows. Shannon L. Alder. 76. Reality is a question of perspective. The further you get from the past, the more concrete and plausible it seems, but as you approach the present, it inevitably seems more and more incredible. Salman Rushdie. 77. Romance is the deepest thing in life. It is deeper than reality. G.K. Chesterton. 78. Reality is like a fruitcake, pretty enough to look at, but with all sorts of nasty things lurking just beneath the surface. A. Lee Martinez. 79. The universe makes it possible. Your mindset makes it probable. Your action makes it a reality. Steve Maraboli. 80. Nothing ever becomes real till experienced. Even a proverb is no proverb until your life has illustrated it. John Keats. 81. If you want to achieve anything, you must first see the result in your own mind, before it will become a reality. Donnie Ingram. 82. Greatness is not greater than you. You have total control over greatness. You can decide to be great and it will happen. Sunday Adelaja. 83. Greatness is never achieved in the realm of dreams, but in the realm of reality, and the only way to achieving that greatness is to convert your time into added value to yourself and then to others. Sunday Adelaja. 84. Your thoughts are your reality. Change them and change your world. Avina Celeste. 85. There are people who think that things that happen in fiction do not really happen. These people are wrong. Neil Gaiman. 86. To create a new reality, exit from the existing reality and dream. You cannot travel to the new port without leaving the old port. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 87. Sometimes hearing the truth takes more courage than speaking the truth. Amit Kalantri. 88. Reality is whatever is happening in our mind in that particular moment. Ben Caesar. 89. Reality is nothing more than a front we humans put up to try and organize our lives into. Miranda Olson. 90. The things that pose the greatest threats to your survival are the most real things. Jordan B. Peterson. 91. If you think life is magical or life is hard either way, you are right. Your thoughts are the source of reality. Debsish Mrida. 92. Reality is what trips you up when you walk around with your eyes closed. F. Paul Wilson, Healer. 93. If you accept life dully, you can go through it moving not among things, but among words. William Golding. 94. Waking consciousness is dreaming, but dreaming constrained by external reality. Oliver Sacks. 95. Every concept of reality is all in our head. Belief is what makes truth. Christy Lee Stewart. 96. Out of the unreal shadows of the night comes back the real life that we had known. Oscar Wilde. 97. To realize the value of 1 month, ask the mother of a premature baby. Sunday at Alaja. 98. Creativity is that marvelous capacity to grasp mutually distinct realities and draw a spark from their juxtaposition. Max Ernst. 99. There is nothing more real than what cannot be seen, and there is nothing more certain than what cannot be heard. Confucius. 100. Once you reach deeper and deeper into your reality, you approach closer and closer its surreal essence. Talismanist Geber. 101. Whatever is a reality today, whatever you touch and believe in and that seems real for you today, is going to be, as the reality of yesterday, an illusion tomorrow. Luigi Pirandello. I hope you liked the above inspirational reality of life quotes and thoughts. Don't forget to mention the best line that you liked most from the above lines in the comment box below.